Hey y'all, it's your girl Chanel Westbrooke, and I am here with a tips on your menstrual cycle vlog. So yeah, y'all. And I'm gonna give y'all a life update because I definitely been missing the action. But yeah, I'm gonna give you some tips that you could just have as options. But yeah, tips for me. So yeah. Mwah. Oh, stay tuned. Ha! Mwah. All right, y'all. So tip number one. Tip number one. Tip number one. Before you get your period, take something. Excedrin, ibuprofen, Tylenol. Take something before you get your period. Like a couple days in advance before you get your period, take something. Sometimes our periods do come unexpected, but sometimes it gives us enough time that if we know this is our window. Me personally, I have an app that tracks my period. So from this window to this window, I know I'm going to get my period. Okay, cool. So I take pills in advance. I take some type of pain relief pills, so then my stomach does, like, when I do get my period, it's not as bad. But this time, I ain't gonna lie, when I got my period, my stomach was hurting because I didn't take my own advice. So make sure you definitely do that. You need to do that ASAP. So make sure you take some pills in advance, to make like your cramps more livable, because cramps is crazy. All right, y'all. So that's tip number one. Tip number two is this. I would advise that whatever options. Oh, I would advise that you get a heating pad. Heating pads are the best thing. You put it right on your stomach, and it kind of breaks down whatever is in there, and it makes it like you feel way better. I advise that. That's tip number two. Tip number three is to make sure you drink some tea, girl. Drink some tea. Now, I ain't gonna style. Jamaicans always say, if you drink some tea, you're gonna feel better. I promise you, that is not no lie. When you drink some tea, you feel way better. You feel 110% better. When I get on my period, I drink tea. Woo, I feel better. It breaks it down. I feel good. Oh my God, I feel so good. So good when I drink that tea, plus the heating pad, plus already taking the medicine in advance. This sounds like a breeze already, okay? Now, tip number four. So here are options, y'all. So we have the conventional pads, we have tampons, and then we have diapers. And then you have kid diapers. Some people use kid diapers. They cut them up, they open them up. I never really did that, so I wouldn't be able to talk on that. But these bad boys right here are my best friend. Literally, my best friend. I wear these all day long. I sleep in these, everything. But make sure you gotta make sure you change it though. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't just be wearing the same one all day. But anyway, I wear these, and these are the best thing for me personally. I was taught to wear a pad or whatever the case may be, and pads are okay, but I don't do pads anymore. I do diapers. Diapers are the best thing for you, because even with a pad, y'all, I don't have no pads. I don't own any pads anymore. But with the pad, I used to try to put two pads in my underwear. So I would do one pad facing this way, another pad on the back like that. So it looked like that. Literally in your underwear, it looks like this. Like, it looks like a cross, dead ass, like a T. And it would work, but I just was not comfortable wearing underwear and wearing that. So now I wear these, and now I can walk around all day and feel comfortable on my period. Like, it's nothing wrong with just getting some diapers, for real, for real. I ain't gonna style. These are the best invention to women. Like, diapers are the best, the literal best, like literal best. And you can find these at like Walgreens. I get mine from Walgreens, CVS, I think. But I definitely get mine from Walgreens. And yeah, CVS, Rite Aid, all them places. But anyway, so you got your diaper, right? Bam. The next thing I always have when I'm on my cycle is these. I always have some wipes. Always. Because, I mean, as a woman, you're always supposed to have wipes, but I have these all the time, wipes. Because, when it's down there, I ain't gonna get too graphic, but you know how I go down there. So you got to make sure you know what I'm saying, you keeping it clean, you keeping everything, you know what I'm saying, sanctified down there, I guess. But anyway, if that's the right word. Sorry if I used it wrong. But yeah. So make sure you keep everything clean, like clean and all that other stuff. And you good. And then the last tip that I would give you guys is to make sure that, well, I use Dove soap. I use Dove. So I make sure I stay with Dove. And I use like the little original. Sometimes you can use the scented ones, but you gotta watch that. And when I wash, y'all, I make sure I wash down there. I wash that. But inside, because your vagina cleanses itself, you're really not supposed to put soap down there. For real, for real. You're supposed to put water. You're supposed to wash your coochie, yes. You're supposed to put water in there, yes. Because if you use soap, you could get a yeast infection. You could get all types of bacteria built up. You could throw your pH off. Everything in one, okay, child? And the last thing I would advise is to get, I'm going to go get it actually. So I'll be right back, y'all. Hold on. My bad, y'all. I couldn't find it, but it's called boric acid. And whenever you have any type of sexual encounter, you could pop that in there, like after you have sex. Like, first off, if we want, we could talk about sex too, y'all. So like before you have sex, I'm not gonna style. You should use a condom every time you have sex. You should use some type of protection, because you don't know what people got going on. You don't. You really don't. So anyway, you should use a condom. Always. You should always wrap it up. As a woman, you should always have a condom in your bag. You should always be prepared to wear and use a condom all the time. But you know, some people don't really use condoms anymore. So let's be more realistic, I guess. But you just gotta be careful, like who you having sex with. You gotta make sure your partner went to the doctor, got checked. Get into the sex talk though. I think the most important part is that when you having sex, you know, you do whatever the case may be. After you have sex, you use the bathroom, you pee. You pee that all the way out. Everything, you push all that out. All of it. Push it out. Then you take this boric acid pill, you stick that right up there, and they get anything out, like anything that could cause anything. Like you could get a yeast infection, you can get BV, you can get anything, right? And these are just like the bacteria, these are just like the pH balance thrower offers, basically. I ain't going to the STDs, but the pH balance thrower offers are, you know what I'm saying, when you have sex with a man, he throws your pH balance off. Like men have something else and we have something else. You know what I'm saying? So when they insert their stuff into us, it throws it off. It throws your pH, it throws everything off down there. So do your best and take that boric acid, because it's gonna make sure it cleanses all your stuff out, and it cleanses whatever that is over there out. Okay? I ain't saying it protects you against STDs, but it definitely cleanses your coochie back to the regular pH it's supposed to be. Bam. But yeah, y'all, so that's like tips after sex. Back to the cramps though, your period. I'm gonna advise this when it comes to sex. Do not have sex on your period. When you have sex on your period, your body is cleaning itself out. Your vagina is trying to cleanse itself. So when you have sex on your period with somebody, you're putting that back in there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like your body is trying to get rid of it and you're putting it back in there. So especially if you have unprotected sex. So make sure you're careful. And also your cervix, everything down there is open when you have sex. So it's like the same type of protection you would have when you didn't have sex is not going to be the same, because literally you are open, like your cervix opens a little bit, like, you know what I'm saying? So that's an opening in your body. So whatever that person, you could you know what I'm saying, you could get something every stage of having sex, right? But like that's, you know what I'm saying, you're really open now, like super open. I mean, you open in, but you're open when you're on your period too. So it's like you gotta just be careful about everything. Like every approach that you go about, everything you go about, you just gotta be careful, because not everybody is a trusted partner. Not everybody is, you know what I'm saying, somebody you should be giving your body up to and entangling with. People, you know what I'm saying, you gotta make sure somebody show you all the way. Like your body is a temple. For real, your body is a temple. Your body is everything. Your body makes babies. Your body holds the babies. Your body is basically a transportation. Like literally, like you have a whole system that creates life. I mean, the man really creates life, but fertilizes the seed. But you have the seed. You have the seed, and your seed grows inside of you, and you create this beautiful bond with the baby. Beautiful bond. Now we ain't gonna talk about babies because I don't got a baby, but it's okay. So yeah, y'all, I just wanted to give y'all those tips on your period, sex tips, yeah, after sex tips, everything. I just want y'all to be prepared for everything in one. You can also add other stuff. There's stuff on that I didn't name. Those are just the basics, like just having like different options besides just wearing pads and tampons. Y'all, this year it was the first time I wore a tampon and I forgot I was on my period. I'm not gonna lie, I did forget I was on my period. But tampons can cause toxic shock syndrome or something like that. Like if you don't take it out I think it's every 2 hours or something like that. Maybe it might be every hour, but you got to make sure you switch it. Everything that you do, everything that you wear, pad, diaper, tampon, you got to make sure you switch it. You cannot wear it for 4 hours. You have to switch it every 2 hours, literally. You cannot wear it that long. No, that's not how that works. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So you have to make sure you're clean down there. Like you have to make sure you stay up on it. That's why we have the wipes. So you can wipe down there whenever you use the bathroom, whenever you about to clean, switch into something different. Make sure you wipe. Every time you use the bathroom, make sure you wipe. You gotta use some wipes. You know what I'm saying? Get that up out of there. Get that yuck out of there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be too graphic. So, but yeah, y'all, those are my tips. So you can either DM me or you could do whatever, or you can comment below how you feel. If you want to add more tips for other people to see, you can add them down below in my comments. If you want me to do another episode of this, we could do sex ed next time. Just let me know and drop it down below in my comment section. Thanks for tuning in and make sure you subscribe. Y'all, I didn't forgot. Before I close out, I forgot, y'all. Sorry. Before I close out, y'all, I gotta tell y'all where I've been. Ciao. Woo! I've been out. Okay, I've been working, but the last 2 weeks I've been, getting ready to go for my job, and I just been, in my own world. And in the midst of all that, I'm trying to get ready for my birthday. My birthday is in a week, y'all. My birthday is actually in 6 days. Oh, it's Saturday today. My birthday is next Friday, October 6th. Yeah, big Libra. Anyway, yeah, so I've been worried about everything. I've been worried about so much. Excuse me. I've been worried about so much, and so little time to vlog and do what I need to be doing. But yeah, y'all, that's all I've been doing for real, working. So maybe 2 weeks ago, I just came back from Alabama. I went to Alabama. It was really fun. I had a great time. Yeah. People thought I was outside with a man. I'm like, I work. I do work. I do have a job. Like I am a boss. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not going nowhere like that and chasing after nobody. Like, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that. Especially, listen, we could talk about the fly out stuff. If somebody fly me out, y'all, that's cool. But if somebody expect me to pay for my flight to get to him, not gonna happen. No, not a chance. So I don't know. We ain't even gonna get into all that, because then I'm gonna start getting into the dating stuff and saying all that. No. I went to Alabama for a job. I'm chasing after the money. You gotta make sure you chase after that money. But I ain't gonna lie though, somebody taught me not to chase after money. You gotta watch chasing after money, because after a while, you know what I'm saying, it's like, what do you value? Do you value the money? You value money over XYZ. You value money over a lot of stuff. But you really gotta sit and think about that. Like, you really gotta think about that. Like, what do you value? Like, for me, family outvalues money. It does. Like, I love my family. I love my family to death. So it's like that outvalues money. Those relationships outvalue money to me. But maybe that's just me, because I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just my morals. You know what I'm saying? Other people don't have the same type of principles I have. So maybe individually I value family. Somebody else might value money. That's cool. That's what you want to do. But how I think of it is like, when I get to my deathbed, what can I say that I have given this world besides taking money? What can I can't take money with me to the next realm, to the next transition of this thing called life. What can I take with me? I can only take memories. Memories, that's all I can take with me. That's all I'm gonna have is memories. I'm not gonna have what is it called? I'm not gonna have money. Money does not matter. In the next round, money does not matter. So why would I, you know what I'm saying? Money is one thing, but like family is a whole different thing. So that's why like I really love hanging out with my sister. I love being around her. I love hanging out with her. I love being like, you know what I'm saying? That's my buddy. That's my girl. That's my dog, for real. Like, that's my heart. I feel like when we talk about soulmates, I feel like she is my soulmate. Like, I feel like, oh my God, I'm getting emotional. I feel like she was put here because to show me, oh my God, I'm really getting emotional. I feel like she was put here to, like, you know, be somebody for me. Like, she just is so perfect. I love my sister. I mean, nobody is perfect, right? Everybody has their flaws, but she is perfect to me. Like, even when I remember when I had graduated college last year, I had made a whole speech. I talked about individuals in my life, right? Named different individuals. I addressed my family, my friends. You know what I'm saying? I addressed everybody, family, friends, everybody. But then I broke it down. I did my grandparents, both my grandmas, my grandpa, my dad, my mom, and then my two sisters. And she was the one that I did last. So I love her to pieces. Like, that was the one that, like, you know what I'm saying, she held on to, but she wasn't there to hear the speech, y'all. I'm sorry, I didn't went off. She wasn't there to hear the speech, and she was upset, and she started crying. And then I said this speech to her, like, one-on-one, and we both started crying. She started crying. She walked away because she really wanted to hear the speech. She didn't get a chance to hear it because she had to do something, but whatever. It is what it is. But anyway, y'all, so that's my heart for real. So I feel like that's my soulmate. So chasing after I would chase my sister. I ain't lying, but like chasing after like something else, like a man, I don't know about all that. Like, that's not, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like now I'm going off again. I just feel like if we in this endless cycle of chasing each other, that's fine. But I'm not about to chase you. It's not about to be one-sided. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it at all. A relationship is two people giving what they could give, especially in the beginning. In the beginning, you gotta really show me. You gotta sell me, cause you trying to get me. You supposed to be courting me, like you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, like, you know what I mean? I don't know. A lot been on my brain about the whole situation with men and women, in all actuality, men need women and women need men. And that's the end of the story, end of it. But good women need good men. End of the storyline. Period. So I don't know, y'all. I just be in my own head. But anyway, so I went to Alabama. Dang. Fast forward. Where else did I go? Fast forward. Oh, I came home. I did not want to come home. I'll tell y'all that. I did not want to come home from Alabama, bro. I mean, it wasn't Alabama itself. It was the people. I did not want to come home. I wanted to stay with whoever. I did not want to go back to my house. I just wanted to stay out. Like, I did not want to return home. Like, I felt like I was on a mission. Like, no, I can't stay home. It's not an option. Coming home is not an option. But it's okay because I'm about to get sent off again. So it's like, it is what it is. Like, oh, well. So, yeah, y'all. Hopefully different vibes, different experiences. Hopefully I can make some friends. But I also got to remember that at work, those are not your friends. Those are your coworkers. So make sure you remember that you could be friends with coworkers to an extent. Everything is always to an extent. I will never be best friends with nobody I work with, though. Never. Yeah. People are not always out to help you. People are sometimes out to hurt you. This world is very cold, but I'm very optimistic about the future. Me personally, I'm optimistic. I feel like you have to go through bad stuff in order to be. You have to go through the dark days to see brighter days. And I feel like people are so like pessimistic, so like they let the world get to them. They let things get to them. And like I feel like me personally, I feel like you just gotta keep going. Like when you keep going, like I remember it was situations where I felt I was at my lowest and all I did was kept going. When you keep going, like it's like sometimes time does not heal all wounds. But when you keep going, you know, like, you strong. You know this situation made you better. Like, the hurt makes you better. Seriously, the hurt makes you better, for real. Like, so, like, y'all don't really know, but I be rapping, right? If you see me on my social media and stuff, I'll be like, I'm tagged in a couple of things. I really do be rapping. I'm gonna take it more serious. But when I do rap certain songs, it be about like hurt that I've been through. Sometimes it be about hurt that I've been through. Sometimes it be about hurt that somebody else went through that I seen, and I'm like, dang, like I know how I would feel if that happened. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I draw off me, and then sometimes I draw off somebody else. But a lot of these things, I guess, to like sum everything up, y'all, everything happens for a reason. And with that reason being what it is, that means you take that and you grow and you be who you need to be. You take the hurt and you turn it into something. You grind. You focus on you. Right now, I'm working on focusing on me. So I've been in the gym, y'all. I've been working out. My arms hurt. Oh, that y'all hurt. Lifted that up right there on this side. That hurt. But I've been in the gym. I'm about to start going to church, y'all. So, yeah, I'm trying to get myself together. I'm trying to pour into me. Because when I could be the best version of me, that means I could be the best version. You know what I'm saying? Whenever whatever happens. Like whether I have a child, whether I get a husband, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I just need to work on me. That's what I need to do. I need to focus on myself, period. And don't let nobody try to discredit you or whatever the case may be. It's okay to build with somebody and work with somebody. But certain things they got to bring to the table. Don't forget. Do not forget. If you have something, like for instance, say I have a car. My person got to have a car, period. Whether we build it or not. We both got to be on the same playing field. And I really feel like I also feel like if they have time for you, if they want you, if that person wants you, they're going to make time for you. That's what it is. If they want you, they're going to make time for you. If they said they're going to take you on a date on Friday, they're going to come get you on Friday. They're not going to say, oh, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, because they're trying to court you. That's period. People make time for what they want and who they want and what they want to do. Period. I learned that from my OG, my uncle, period. Mind you, y'all, I met my uncle at the place I was at in Alabama for my job. I was crying, so I met somebody and I started calling him my uncle because he looked like one of my uncles. So that's my uncle. Me and my uncle, we be talking and he be putting me on game. That's period. I don't get what I'm saying. I ain't gonna style. Black women need black men, period. Whether that's a friend, an uncle, a cousin, whatever. I need the black men around me, even if it's not a relationship like that. We need our black men, period. Now, I don't know about dating. I don't know. The dating scene, that's a whole different discussion, conversation that I could have at a different later time, but I'm not about to get into that. But we need our black men, period. That's all I'm going to say about that. Anyway, so he be putting me on game. So, yeah, like, people make time for what they want and who they want and what they want to do, period. That's what it is. That's just what it is. It's simple. But, yeah, y'all. So, then last week, I was just in the house. Last week I was sick, y'all. Woo! Man. So, when I went to Alabama, I had got bit on a foot by a spider, y'all. A spider. Now, I'm probably going to show y'all the picture of it because it was really big. I might put it in this video. That jaw was big, okay? It was big. I'm going to show y'all. But anyway, yes, y'all, I got bit by a spider. Anyway, so last week, I was taking antibiotics, and the antibiotics really cleansed me all the way out. Man, I was throwing up. I had a whole shebang down here. So, yeah, y'all, it was a gruesome week, and I could barely sleep through the night. It was crazy, and I was sweating all that, whatever. Now this week, I feel way better, y'all. I'm getting prepared for my birthday next week, and that's good. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm in the process right now. I'm gonna show y'all a little something. I'm making a vlog for my birthday. I'm definitely making a birthday vlog, but I'm making like my own bouquet of roses. Like, I'm doing that. I'm making my own bouquet of roses, literally. And maybe one day it'll take off. So we'll see. We're not gonna talk about that. That's in my birthday vlog. So yeah, y'all. I'm just getting ready for my birthday. But tonight I might go out, and if I go out, I'm gonna make sure I vlog for y'all. And maybe have a whole separate vlog of me going out and celebrating somebody else's birthday, because it's birthday after birthday today. Yeah. Everybody around me be Libras, so yeah. But So everybody's birthday, yeah, and then it's my birthday next week, and I'm gonna show y'all everything from steps. I'm getting my lashes redone. I'm getting my nails done because I need my nails done. I'm getting my toes done, and then I'm getting my makeup done. I'm getting my hair done. So y'all will not see this regular black color no more until after my birthday. Ow. And y'all gonna be surprised by the color I pick. I know y'all gonna be surprised because I always go a certain color. I ain't gonna say it. If you look at my Instagram, I always go a certain color on my birthday. It's always the same color. I went something completely opposite this year. And yeah. What else? Yeah. Next week, I'm just ready for next week for real. So yeah, y'all. Now I'm officially done. So thank you for tuning in, and please subscribe and drop any comments below. Drop everything below. What you want to see, how I am. My bad, y'all. My phone had died, but make sure you drop what you want to see, how I am, everything in one, everything. Whatever you want to, what new videos you want me to react to, or what new topics you want me to discuss, what you want to talk about, anything. Drop it all below in my comment section. Make sure you subscribe, and thank you for tuning in. So make sure you, subscribe. And yeah, mwah.